Hello, this is George Senda, the official, the real, the authentic, the original, the one, the only, the guy from Pittsburgh, and I am busy today because I have been spending much of my day clearing off the clothing rack, then I'll be clearing off the chair, remaking the bed fluffy as behind me, and then wondering what happened to the phone call. I was talking to Patty, the phone went dead. Now she's not answering her phone. Cat isn't answering her phone. I fed Tiny One. I fed Mama Cat and Kitten and left food for Fluffy. And then sometime tonight, if it doesn't come down pouring in buckets, I start gasping. It's my sinuses are acting up. But I've gotten all the clothes off the clothing rack. I got to remove the empty box. That's for laundry. If it doesn't get worse, I'm going to go do laundry tonight. And then take the rest of the stuff off the clothing rack after I move the stuff off the chair, put the chair on the bed, move the computer chair over there, move the lamp, and see if I can get the clothing rack moved by myself. Since I can't get hold of Patty, we're discussing things that we're going to be doing between now and the 3rd of June when I take Kathy off her birthday early. So this came today. This is Pittsburgh unboxing. And this is a replacement because I gave Kathy this, took it out of the box, put it in her laptop bag, and somehow, God only knows how, the box was there, but this disappeared. And I couldn't believe it. How the hell can you lose something that's in a bag? And I had this in the box, the open box, in the bag, and the box was in the loop. There's a fabric loop to hold in the mouse and other peripheral, the charging brick, the charging cable. I don't know. I have no idea. The kind of stuff, I love my girlfriend dearly, but it drives me nuts. This is a Thunderbolt 2 gigabit Ethernet adapter. You plug that into the MacBook, you plug that in with the Ethernet, and that way if she ever has to use the Ethernet cable, she could use it. So what I'm going to do is put this thing back in here, tape it shut, and then I'm going to put it back into the middle envelope it came in. I'm going to give it to her and say, now don't you dare lose this, because you've now paid for 2 of them. This is her money, not mine. I'm just the facilitator. Oh, wait a minute, I made a huge mistake here. I don't know if I taped the box. Hold on. Oh, I did. I don't want any excuses from her. I'm not ordering a 3rd one. But she does stuff like this. You never gave it to me. I don't know where it is. I don't know what happened to it. Kathy never takes responsibility for stuff she does. And she always, Patty told me something Kathy told me, and Patty said that's an absolute lie. But Patty wouldn't half of it. Okay, this is taped shut. So now I'm going to put it in there, tape it shut. And I don't want to hear any BS, how you lost it, how you don't know what happened to it. You put it in the bag, or you put it next to the modem, and you leave it there. I'm going to tell her when she comes Tuesday. That's enough. I got enough aggravation in my life. All right. Excuse me for clearing my throat. My throat is doing something crazy today. And the channel numbers, we have new channel numbers. It's very close. 1,449,996 views. So 4 more views, get 3 people to watch the video, and that will go to 1,450,000. All right, let's see. Where am I going to go? I don't know. Firefox maybe. I'm going to cancel my dinner at Ruth's Chris to Candace Fest. I'm going to cancel my dinner. I don't think Goldman Sachs Marcus realizes they closed my account. They keep sending me stuff about my account, and then GoGo grandparent is going to charge $30 to Kathy because I didn't get my knee surgery. Only wanted to use it once, but I have to keep it going now. I'm going to go through all that stuff, start over again. AT&T wants their money. That's 30 bucks. 60 bucks? Wait a minute. I'm a little confused. I think that's Kathy's. Mine is 30. I got to call them up and say what's going on with it. I got another AT&T. Well, Billy Elliot, I don't buy Samsung because of right of repair. I don't buy used. I don't want crap. So, I buy new. That way I don't have it die on me again. Then I got to go out and buy another one. So, let me, whoop. Don't want to do that. I think it's got 11:30. Well, okay, I go to the, I got to get in here somewhere. What the hell is going on? No, I don't want that. That's not going to work. Firefox is not going to work for some reason. Let's try Safari. Okay, there we go. Now, hold on. Let's try Safari. Okay, I have spent much of the day clearing off the clothing rack. You don't realize how heavy clothes are, even if they're on hangers.
Here's the forecast for tomorrow. Look for lots of clouds and thunderstorms, with a high of 59 degrees Fahrenheit and a low of 45 degrees.
I was saying, before I was so rudely interrupted, you don't realize how heavy clothes are in hangers till we have to move them. And by the way, the dot has been very, very wrong. I don't know where they're getting their weather information, because frequently they say there's thunderstorms and rain, and then there's no thunderstorms, there's no rain, there's no lightning. I think they get their weather information either from Concord Buchanan Field, which is 7 or 8 miles from here, or they get it from the elementary school, which is across the creek that way. They're always wrong. They're frequently wrong. I fully expect one day to hear there's going to be a blizzard here, and that don't happen either. The new flashlight, I changed the batteries, even though they were perfectly good because they're not rechargeable. And this thing, light alert, puts out a very, very high beam of light, which enables me to see small print. And you can see the clothing rack over there. Maybe. Let me move the camera. Anyway, when I get all that moved and everything off the chair and the chair onto the bed, not put it on top of Fluffy, then the clothing rack, maybe I can move it myself. Patty's asking about wheels and how many legs it has. It only has 4. And I don't know if the clothing rack has holes in the bottom of the metal for wheels, but that will be moved there. And it'll be moved there. And then I have a chance to get, and I'll still have room to bring the scooter in if I borrow the scooter. I don't know when I'm going to get my knee surgery. It all depends on the toe. Now the toe has white spots around the scab, but it's showing up as red. I have a feeling the infection is in the toe or the bone, because the scab is healed, but it keeps showing up as red. Now I've ordered a new pair of shoes. We'll see how that works. Let me look at that for a minute. Okay, I've got something. The tapestry fell behind there. There's a towel. There's a shirt. There's about 8 hangers, empty box, MacBook carry bag. Some kind of the reindeer. So when I get all that and a whole bunch of bungee cords, I'll probably leave those on there. They aren't that heavy. I'll see if I can move it across the room. I gotta move the bucket, move the computer chair, pull the table out. If I can put there, the Mexicans have 2 bookcases for me. So if I can stack those 2 up, then I can take the milk crates, put the books in there, and get rid of the milk crates and move the cat food over and get rid of that board, because every time we go out the door, Kathy and I both hit our head on it. That hurts. So once the clothing rack is moved, there's room enough to bring the scooter in here, and then I have to have Patty help me take everything off the bed, and we move the bed back. But I got to take that lamp, put it in the bedroom until it gets repaired this year. Finally! And then the bed goes back 3 feet so I can get by the bedding. Then I got to clear up the bedding off the floor, wash it. Flubby's been sleeping on the dirty laundry. Cats like to sleep on laundry. I don't know why. So I am going to make progress in here to where the scooter can go in here. I got 2 new bookcases, 4 paranormal books. I got more paranormal books in the bedroom. With this flashlight, which is even stronger than the lantern, I can actually see something to read it. And so that's as far as it goes. Now let me look at what's going on here. Anybody in chat? Of course not. Never understood that. Sometimes there are people in here, and other times there's absolutely nobody. Zelensky, according to one report, has agreed to sign the mineral deal, and the guy they were interviewed said he better wear a suit this time. That really ticked off Vance. And Trump shook his hand when he came in the driveway of the White House and looked at what he was wearing with a look of total disgust and disdain, and said, "Oh, I see you got all dressed up to visit the President of the United States. In other words, you look like a bum." So, and they're saying Zelensky is still acting as if he's top dog, and as if this is the Biden administration. He didn't seem to get it that there's a new guy in town. And also, this report said that some of the members of the EU were urging Zelensky to act the way he did. I don't know. Other reports said he was doing cocaine. He was wired with cocaine. That's why he acted disrespectful to Vance and Trump. You don't go out of your way to bite the hand that feeds you. And next month will be 10 years since my mother died. 10 years since I put the silver took out the silver loans. After I got them out, my mother died. Put them back in because Kathy had to move her stuff out of the apartment because she got evicted for remodeling. The remodeling never happened. The eviction happened. We got told, we met the former owner when I was feeding Tiny One in Orangey one day. He drove up and saw us. He said, "They didn't remodel. They kicked you out. They wanted to raise the rent. You'd been there 10 years. And they wanted more rent." But Kathy had nowhere to go with her stuff, and she started paying $80 for her storage, and at the end it was $180, and that was, I think, $200. She just abandoned it, said, "Screw it, I'm not going to pay for it anymore." And I told Patty on the phone, "You could have gone up there with your van, got all U-Haul truck. The 3 of us could have spent a couple of days up there and gone through everything." And hello, Daniel. How you doing? So, welcome. So I said, "You could have gotten your teacups, your teapots, your Pokemon stuff, your Halloween decorations, your Hello Kitty, My Little Pony, and my Apple II magazines, A+ and Insider, now costing $20 each on eBay." I lost that stuff, plus bookcases. You could have gotten half of that storage out of there. Then it would cut your storage down. We could have moved it to a smaller storage. And I found incredibly cheap storage place, not here, but relatively close by, that gave you 2 months free when you opened the storage. So you could have gotten that cheaper storage, moved your stuff, and you'd still have all your stuff. But instead, you, in a couple of years' time, actually 10 years, come to think of it, you took stuff out of your house, you moved into the storage space in West Sacramento, and then you decided you didn't want to pay for it anymore. So you lost everything you owned, just about. Yes, I did. In fact, I was, hello, Tony. I was fully, Vance looked like he was going to leap out of the chair like a frog and he'll pounce on um, Zelensky. And if he'd been a zombie or a vampire, he'd have bit him on the neck or torn his head off. And some said on Fox that Vance upstaged Trump and Trump didn't like it. I don't know, but it was ridiculous. Zelensky's talking about it. Trouble will reach your shores, and you will be in trouble. And Trump, you could almost see steam coming out of Trump's ears. He was getting more and more pissed off. Oh, and Trump said this has been great television. He was absolutely right, because he knew everybody in the country, everybody in the world will be watching this. To see this ungrateful, you know what. And Vance said not once in this whole discussion, you said, thank you, United States, for giving me $280 million, billion, zillion dollars, and of which $100 million is missing. Now, my question is, how much of that missing money, you ever notice the money always turns up missing? That'd be like money going to my checking account. You know, oh yeah, we've sent you $280 billion, Mr. George, and you go, hey, there's only 80 billion here. Where's the other 200? We have no idea. Well, I don't know either. You better find out where to go. I need to feed cats and buy a new Mac. Yeah. Buy my Macmobile, my Birdmobile. I need to go to Vegas, buy my apartment buildings. Where's my money? And now this one video, there Ron Paul said they should have been more careful what AID was spending in Afghanistan, and they didn't do it deliberately. I'm going, where do you come from, Ron Paul? Of course they did this stuff deliberately. He's being ridiculous. I watched somebody's video, I just shake my head, like, what are you talking about? They were giving out money like it was free Girl Scout cookies. And it didn't cost them anything. It cost the American taxpayer that, so. Citibank sent somebody $1 trillion? No, they didn't send it to me. I wouldn't be here if I had $1 trillion. Where do you get $1 trillion from? Our deficit is like 33 trillion. $1 trillion is some serious money. You may remember that the Defense Department had an audit. They lost $800 million. Where'd they lose it? I don't know. It was on the truck when we came in here. All of a sudden, it's gone. Well, I wouldn't spend it all on cat food. There's a brand new refurbished iMac desktop 24-inch for sale for $1,099. I'd probably buy about 10 of those. Give them out to my friends who've helped me out over the years. Give one to Kathy. She'll destroy it in 3 weeks. Give one to Patty. Send one to my sister for my relatives. Send a couple to my sister. Buy 20 of those things. That'll only be about 20 grand. I could build my giant bird complex. I make a joke about, if I had my own house, let's see, I figured out to make $1 million, I need 40 apartment buildings. So, but if I had my 9 or 11 bedroom, 11 cat room house, then I clear the land around the house, and I tell Costco, Target, Walmart, Capital One, Citibank, hear me, Jack in the Box, the Apple Store, I want you to build a new complex, but it's not necessarily for the public. Although you put them next to me. but about half a mile away, so that people don't come my lawn. I won't have a lawn because I'm allergic to grass. And then when I need, so I just call you and go. I have push dial, auto dial. Jack in the Box, tacos. Costco, cat litter. Target, cat food. You know, and I have an attorney, a plumber, an electrician, doctor, nurse. Hello, nurse. All next to me. I got $1 trillion. I probably have all that. That's more than Trump. Trump was what $1 trillion more than Trump? It's more than Musk. So where the hell did they get kind of money? Oh, instead of 280. Damn. There was my chance. I should open up a Citibank account. Now, legally, you couldn't do it, but if there were a way to transfer that money real quick and get a high yielding interest account, and then you take part of that money and you leave town for 30 days. So you get 30 days interest. Let's say they're paying you 1%. Let's find out. Computer, how much is 1 trillion times 1% times 30 days?
The answer to your question is 1 septillion.
No, computer, it's not what I asked. Computer, what would the interest on $1 trillion at 1% for 30 days? Okay, we'll do it this way. Computer, what is 30% of 1 trillion?
30% of 1 trillion is 300 billion.
Okay, let's do it this way. Computer, what is 1% of 1 trillion?
1% of 1 trillion is 10 billion.
All right, let's say you make 1% in 30 days, 10 billion. Even if you make $1 billion, you're making serious money. Just move it to another account and leave town. Go to Vegas for 30 days. I've been out of town. I've been sick. Then you get back to Citibank. You pocket the quick $1 billion. And you're a automatic billionaire. I once had a bank, Lincoln National Bank. They sent me a card in the mail. We've credited your account with $11,000. Well, I went down there. Where's my $11,000? Oh, we made a mistake. You mean I don't get the $11,000? I never had $11,000 in the bank in my life. What? Evil bank wouldn't give me the $11,000. I thought it was robbing. I would have taken it, I would have taken the money and gone to another bank and put the 11 grand in, and then not given it back for 30 days and earn the interest on the 11 grand. But on 11 trillion bucks, I mean, 10% interest a year would be what, 100 billion? 1% is $1 billion. I could buy some serious land in Vegas for $1 billion. Olympic-sized pool, but only 3 feet deep, so I don't drown. Yeah. I gotta talk. I gotta talk to my doctor. I keep coughing all the time and clearing my throat. And they were supposed to do a CAT scan of what's under my larynx, and they never did it because the stupid woman at the radiology department. Oh, you had a CAT scan of your lungs. You got asthma. We're gonna do that again. No, that's not what we're here for. So I gotta ask my doctor what's going on with that. Because they said there's scarring underneath my larynx. So, $1 billion. Maybe I have to buy Martinez for $1 billion. I like living here. I don't like the crazies and the weirdos. And we were at the bus the other day. This scraggly haired, scraggly bearded guy started screaming, "Don't talk to me!" And then he started sobbing. And I told Kathy, that's why you don't talk to people waiting for the bus here. Because you got a lot of crazies down here. Maybe it's using too many cough drops. Maybe that's affecting my throat. So, well, let's see. I got 24 cans of cat food from Amazon recently for 20 bucks. So 120 would be 100 bucks. 1,200 would be 1,000. 12,000 would be 10,000. 120,000 would be $100,000. 1,200,000 would be $1 million. So then you do that times 10 to the 10th. Of course, the only problem is the cat food's not going to last that long. Canned cat food lasts about a year and a half, dry about 5 months, but I'd be up to my ass in cat food. Tiny one tonight got salmon. I put salmon in the bowls in the doorway for Mama Cat and Kitten. I don't know if they ate it or not. But, and then this restaurant in Las Vegas closed. They were famous for giving you a steak that was cooked in gold foil. I don't want to eat a gold steak. How do you chew foil with no teeth, you know? I think I need to lay off the cough drops. Maybe that just make me cough. Wouldn't that be weird? So anyway, I woke up this morning. You know you're having a bad morning when you wake up. First thing, I'm wheezing too. It's time for my inhalers so I can figure out where I put the backpack, which has the inhalers in it. Oh, the backpack's over there. You wake up, went to the bathroom, opened the door for Fluffy, and of course, who's waiting at the door? Mama Cat and Kitten. Put food for them. Mama Cat runs in the kitchen all the time, starts eating Fluffy's food. And then I go to make my coffee. And I'm not awake at 10:30 in the morning. Went to bed about 7. And by the way, this is a little Mac Mini, not Mac Mini, iPad bag, which has my wallet in it. I'm gonna go to the coin dealer and give him 40 bucks. This is a wireless keyboard for the Mac Mini. Not Mac Mini, I got Mac Mini on the brain. For my iPad, this is a nice little bag I found on eBay some time ago. And if I ever figure out where I put the other iPads, I get one repaired or buy a new one. It just nicely fits over the shoulder and it doesn't weigh as much as a MacBook. Give me one of the curses me of asthma. Start gasping here, excuse me. I got the door open, that isn't helping any. And I can feel the wind coming, so. No. Wrong pocket. Through the door. Okay. There's my backpack. I'll probably have to get up and make a cup of hot tea. That always helps a little. Then I'll continue in March. I got a big box on top of there. I'll put all the clothing off the chair and move that so I can move the chair. Okay, my nose is running like crazy. So, yeah, I've lost a lot of weight. I don't know how much. Let me Sinus is going nuts. The other thing is, I've lost weight. I have big pits in the side of my here, but there's still this giant gut that won't go away no matter what I do. So I don't know what. My doctor said she's gonna help me get this Ozempic or some other similar weight loss drug. Get it approved. I'll see her Thursday. I'm gonna go close the door. Excuse me. Oh my God. Oh. I'm allergic to pollen. Grass, oak, and walnut pollen. I don't know if there are any walnut trees around. I've never even seen a walnut tree that I can remember. Okay. Now with the door closed, maybe I can breathe a little better. Oh, stop. Yeah, ridiculous. There's another troll. Stop beating Kathy, and he's going to send me a package. Blah, blah, blah. They come on, they pretend to be nice, and they're not. Man can't even breathe, can barely walk, and yet I'm supposed to be beating my girlfriend. What a crock of crap that is. All right, now. I gotta ruin my chat by coming here and tell the BS. Woman I've been seeing on and off for 47 years, I'm beating her. Right. Sure. Millions believe it. Oh, Tucker Carlson, Chris Joseph, Nancy Pelosi, Dan Crenshaw, and how they did something or other. Barry Cunningham, Trump weekend briefing. Saw lovely cat videos. One cat that was freezing to death. They got a home. Another cat. They went to the animal shelter. You get one cat. They went home with 3. And a mama cat who was freezing was about their babies, and it got adopted. All the babies got adopted. Very nice. I love kitties, so. All right, I'm gonna go because I'm having increasing trouble breathing. I did all that clothing rack moving, just back and forth, back and forth, back and forth with the door open, and I pay the price for Paul. I know they had the air machines on because 1, they put out cold air, and 2, they jack up my electric bill. I really need to put them on. My chest is hurting, so I'm going to go. Have a great night. And Kathy will be here on Tuesday. Patty will be here on Tuesday. I don't know when they'll ever answer the damn phones. And I'm going to move this stuff. I'm going to take a break to have my tea, move this stuff, move all the stuff off the chair, move that chair, move the computer table forward. I got to wait forward I go wait for him to show up because I got to crawl under the table to go look under the TV to see my keys bounced there. The keys we found in the recycling bag with cans and bottles that I've been looking for a month. I put them on the table and then they went boink, and I don't know where they are. And I can't see, but with that new light, I can see under there. But I gotta have help getting up. I don't do well on crawling on the floor. All right, that's it for this one. Have a good evening. Click the like button, and remember you can join the channel for $3.99 or $6.99 a month, where you see content nowhere else. I got a couple videos still to post, but I'm gonna wait till I can breathe. Quit clearing my throat all the time, but that's the fault. We got a big lawn downstairs. That's why I never get rid of my permanent sinus infection. All right, that's it for this one. Have a good evening. I will catch you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye for now. Sorry about the coughing and all that other stuff, but I got asthma and COPD. It's not fun.